Earthlings! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Marin, and on my channel, we ride the spiral. Hello, my beautiful people. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in this universe, and let's just get started. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about removing money blocks. This is something I think a lot of people struggle with. I myself am still working on this, and it's just a very common thing that a lot of us struggle with, and it's one of the main things people are always trying to manifest in their life is more money. Now, it's not bad to want money. So before I jump into tips and tricks and why we have money blocks, I just want to start off by saying that money is energy. That is why it's called currency. Money is a frequency just like anything else. And we have been taught that money is scarce, that there's not enough, but that is not true. That is a lie. So that's one block right there that we need to reprogram out of our minds, is that there's not enough abundance to go around, because there is. Money is just a frequency, and it's about tuning in to that frequency and being on the same vibration as money. There's always money. There's abundance everywhere. There is more than enough to go around, but you just have to tune into that mindset. So first and foremost, I just want you to think about what your beliefs are on money. And if you are going down this spiritual path and this awakening, I know that I personally went through the phase where you think money is the root of all evil. Now that's very normal. Most of you guys watching this probably are aware that there's a select group of people that run the world. So when you are first going down a lot of these rabbit holes and conspiracy theories, I like to call them truths, not theories, but it's really normal to get very angry and associate money with greed. Because let's be honest, these people that run the world are not necessarily people you want to look up to. They are not good people, and they're all about money and greed. But that is not to say that money is evil. How many times have you said or have you heard that money is the root of all evil? I used to be guilty of saying this all the time, especially in the beginning of my awakening. I'm sure many of you can relate. And we just have to get that out of our mindset, because it's not the money that is evil. Money is just an object. It's whoever is behind the money, doing evil things with money or doing evil things to obtain money. That is what's evil. It's not the actual money itself. That's kind of going along the lines of like pit bulls get a bad name, but it's not the dog. Pit bulls are actually very sweet animals, but it's how they are raised. If they are raised to train and fight, then they're going to be aggressive animals. So it's not the money that's evil. It's the evil behind that what they are doing to obtain money. So that's one block right there I want to talk about that you have to remove, because if you think subconsciously that money is the root of all evil, you are not going to attract that in your life. You're going to resist money because you have a negative connotation with that. That's really one thing you need to reprogram into your mind, is that money is not evil. And one way I went about doing this is I have an affirmation. I have affirmations about money. Affirmations are so powerful. I just put up a video about that. You should definitely check it out. But some affirmations about money that you can say is, money is my friend. I love money and money loves me. I trust that the universe is always taking care of me and my monetary needs. I am on the money frequency. I am on the abundance frequency. I am on the wealth frequency. You can say things like that, write them down and read them for at least 5 minutes a day, every day before you go to bed and when you wake up in the morning. And I promise you, this is going to over time reprogram your brain into thinking that money is not evil. So you have to really get that first and foremost block out of your head. If you are somebody who says money is the root of all evil, it is not true. Another thing you have to think about is how you were raised. How were your parents about money? Did you have a lot of money growing up? Were you taught that you had to work hard and work long hours to make ends meet? Were you taught that only successful people that go to college have money? Or did you grow up in a house where there was plenty of money? what is your background story with money? How were you raised? How did your parents talk about money? Were they constantly saying that there wasn't enough? Because that right there is going to shape the way that you view money. And if you think it's really hard to obtain money and you think you have to work long, strenuous hours and bust your ass day in and day out just to barely make bills, then that's probably what your reality is right now. So one thing so you have to really dig deep. For example, I didn't really know why I had some money blocks until I dug deeper into my childhood, because I was very, very, very fortunate and blessed to grow up in an upper middle class family. You know, my dad had 4 daughters, but we had more than everything that we needed. I was the youngest child, and I'm gonna get into that, but I was very, very fortunate and blessed to grow up never having to worry about money. I never had to have a job in high school. I never, pretty much anything that I wanted, I was able to get because my parents both had really good jobs and money was never an issue. And I'm very grateful and fortunate for that. I know that's not the case for many people. So when I first was trying to remove my money blocks, I was like, why do I even have money blocks? Like, I grew up with plenty of money. So if you are in a similar situation, dig deeper, because the more I thought about it, I figured it out. So like I said, I was the youngest of 4 girls, and a couple of my sisters did have to have jobs in high school, but by the time I came around, I did not. So I was always dubbed the spoiled child, which I think a lot of youngest children get called that. And what that did is, I think that it made it so when I did move out and had to get my own job, in the back of my mind, I believed that I was spoiled. So when you relate that to money, it's almost like I didn't feel worthy of money, or I didn't deserve to have it. And how I figured this out is because I'm a bartender, and when I get really big tips, like if people over tip me and they tip me way more than 25%, sometimes people tip the bill or say their bill is $50, they'll give me $50. All the time I would be like, no, that's too much. Like, I would try to give their money back. And that right there is putting a block into receiving, because I'm giving it back saying, no, that's way too much. That is putting a block out into the universe. That is my subconscious thinking, no, I'm not worthy of that much. Like, I don't deserve that big of a tip. So that clicked in my head. I was like, oh, well, being called spoiled my whole life really can put a money block on you, because it kind of makes you feel guilty for when you do start making your own money. It still makes you feel guilty for receiving it. Another reason why I think I had a block is because I never wanted to go to college. All of my sisters went to college and took that route, and they have amazing jobs, but I never wanted to do that. And my dad was a very firm believer in, starting from the bottom and working your way up. I mean, his first house with my first sister, him and my mom lived in a trailer park, and my dad kept working his way up in the hospital that he worked in, and was able to buy his own house, and now they have their own lake home. So his whole thing was, you have to work really hard to get where you are. You have to go to school or you're not going to be successful. And I never wanted to go to college. I really wasn't good in high school. None of the subjects really resonated with me. I kind of always thought that what they taught us in high school was a little bit pointless, and I especially kind of think that now. But that's a whole nother topic that I'm not going to get into right now. But I just never wanted to follow the traditional things that most people were doing. And I ended up going to beauty school. And even though that was like kind of going to school, there was always like my dad in the background saying, like, you have to go to real college or you're never going to make money. So even though like I never wanted to go to college, I still had that mindset that if I don't go to college, I'm probably not going to make that much money, but I'll make enough to get by, type of thing. So I have to go within and really reverse that. And like I was saying earlier, you have to reprogram your mind. Affirmations work amazing, and that's one great way to do it. And you have to really just know that it is not scarce. Money is not as scarce as the media and people make it seem. I know it can be really hard to believe that there's more than enough to go around, but there really is. Money is just energy, and when you are tuned into that frequency, then you are going to be, the money is already there. It's just about tuning into it, tuning into that frequency, tuning into that vibration, and being on the same resonance as money. So the couple of the main things that I'm doing is saying the daily affirmations. I am on the wealth frequency. I am on the abundance frequency. Money comes to me easily and frequently. Money is my friend. Money is energy. Money is a tool that will aid me in this spiritual journey. And another thing to kind of go along with the money is the root of all evil thing is that it's not bad to want money, because there's a phase of that I went through too. And I still am more of a minimalist. I've definitely never been one of those people into super materialistic things. And it's just because it doesn't interest me. Like fancy cars and clothing and stuff like that. It really just, I don't have interest in that. And it's fine if you do. It's fine if you want material things. Because after all, we do live in a material world. This is a 3D reality. So it's okay to want nice things. Just don't let those things define who you are. I personally believe there's so much more to life than material things, but if you want things every now and then, that's okay. Don't feel guilty about wanting things, because that's also going to put up resistance and blocks and block you from receiving money. So, like I said, the things I'm doing are my daily affirmations about money, and I'm really learning to start accepting gifts and things from people, because I would always be one of those people that was like, no, don't buy me stuff, don't give me stuff. I would push away people trying to give me things, or people trying to over tip me at work. See, I'm even doing it now by saying over tip me, but even people trying to tip me a lot at work, I would push it away, and I'm learning more and more to just accept it, because money is currency, and currency is energy, and it's all about the give and take. So if you're blocking everyone giving you stuff, you're blocking it. And it doesn't matter how much you're giving. If you're not receiving, you're not in that flow. You have to be in the money flow. It's all about the give and take. So I hope this helps you guys. Just remember that there's more than enough abundance to go around, and do your daily affirmations and really change your mindset about money. It is not evil. Money is not evil, okay, you guys? I promise you. So I hope this helps you. If you are subscribed, make sure you click the notification bell down below. Otherwise, YouTube does not show when I upload anymore. So make sure you click that bell icon. Make sure you subscribe for more videos. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. To all my lovers out there, I send you love and light and many hugs. And to all my non-lovers out there, I send you extra love and light and even more hugs. And always remember to love yourself. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.